would you please join me in welcoming Myriam Gendron to the Sycamore Sessions.
Thank you.
So, Myriam, I want to start off by, just asking, how has your creative life been this summer? You've had a lot going on. Give us an update on where you are.
Yeah, I've been playing all sorts of festivals over the summer, mostly in Quebec and Ontario. Yeah, so not a lot of creative process going on. I've just been like driving and playing. But
a lot of touring though.
Yeah.
And you're up. You're just saying you're finishing up in Chicago and then going more East Coast shows here.
Yeah. End of September.
Yeah. So I want to understand a little more of your story on getting into your first album and just your background in. And is it book collecting, copy editing, or book selling?
I work in a bookstore.
Yeah.
I'm not a book collector per se, but I do work with books. And the first record happened kind of unexpectedly. I was just browsing in another bookstore and I found this book of Dorothy Parker's poetry. And they just sounded like songs. So I just brought it home and I started putting the poems to music. And Not So Deep as a Well happened. That was in 2014. And then I had 2 kids, so that slowed me down. And recently I've been just listening to a lot of folk music, blues, and so I got into traditional music. And in 2016 I did a 1-week residency where I worked on an old Quebecois traditional song. It's called Au cœur de ma délire, and it just triggered the idea of doing a second album based on traditional music.
And was that around when you were recording, as I understand, in a mill?
Yeah, exactly. The residency was in an old mill that had been turned into a boat repair workshop.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a very nice place, very inspiring.
And a lot of like just allowing natural sounds, even the sounds of your kids, to kind of be a part of the fabric of that album.
Yeah, that was the idea. I mean, for that song specifically, I recorded sounds from the mill where I was doing the residency. So there were birds, crickets, the radio was always on, the rain. And my 2-year-old daughter at the time, you hear her on there. And the idea was to just bring this very old song that no one knows about anymore, just bring it back in the present. So with these sounds, I found it. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, so if that was the process for that album where you had some inspiration beforehand that was kind of percolating and then having an expression later, what's been inspiring you right now that you think is kind of starting to formulate maybe your next song cycle?
I'm not ready to really talk about it that much. I mean, it's not... Again, I have 2 kids. They're young. There's not a lot of time. I have a full-time job, and I'm trying to play music. I have a lot of shows, touring, and all. So for the next record, I don't really know yet. But I do know that I want to keep working in the same direction, like finding inspiration in... traditional melodies, because I love them so much. Every time I hear a traditional song, well, not necessarily all of them, but often I feel like I've always known that song, even if I've never heard it before. And I don't know, I just want to keep digging into that stuff and try to write as well, but always in relation to the past. Yeah.
Well, I think I can speak for all of us. We're really looking forward to
Thank
what comes
you.
next, as well as what's to come here. And with that, please welcome Myriam Gendron.
Thanks for sticking around. I'm truly honored. All right, let's do that song again. moi il y a des apports. Ce n'est pas que je m'y plaise, ni pour faire un long séjour. C'est pour mieux voir à mon aise les objets de mes amours. Mon amant, il me chagrine. Il dit que je bois trop souvent. C'est pour soulager mes peines, chair que j'ai en vous aimant. Permettez que l'on vous aime, cher, je ne boirai point tant. Les bergers du village abandonnent leurs troupeaux pour partir en promenade le long d'un coulant ruisseau. L'amour fait plus de carnage que 100 loups dans un troupeau. L'amour n'épargne personne, on le préfère en tout temps. Alors durant que nous y sommes, passons-y bien notre temps. Les doux plaisirs de l'automne valent bien ceux du printemps. So I got a special request from Josh to redo "Go Away From My Window." His favorite song from the record. So I will do this one for Josh. It's a John Jacob Niles song. Send you back your letters, I'll send you back your ring, but I'll never forget my own true love as long as songbirds sing, as long as songbirds sing. I'll go tell all my brothers, tell all my sisters too, that the reason why my heart is broke is on account of you, is on account of you. Go on your way, be happy, go on your way and rest. But remember, dear, you are the one I really did love best. I really did love best. Go away from my window, go away from my door, go away, way, way from my bedside and bother me no more, and bother me no more. I'm mostly playing songs from my new record that came out in October, Ma Lire, Songs of Love, Lost and Found. When the record came out, I was invited to do those lagniappe sessions for Aquarium Drunkard. This is a Brian Eno cover. When I recorded it, I played flute on it. I can't really play flute while I'm playing guitar, so it's not exactly like it should be, but it's fun. I'll try to make it fun. Well, I rang up Pantucci, spoke to Lucci, I gave them all they needed to know. If the bells are proceeding as we're expecting soon enough, the weak spots will show. I assume you understand that we have options on your time, and we'll ditch you in the harbor if we must. But if it all works out nicely, you'll get the bonus you deserve from doctors we trust. The Fat Lady of Limbourg looked at the samples that we sent and furrowed her brow. You would never believe that she tasted royalty and fame if you saw her now. But her sense of taste is such that she'll distinguish with her tongue the subtleties a spectrograph would miss, and announce her decision while demanding her reward, a jellyfish kiss. Well, we ripped out this duck quack who laid a big egg, oh so black it shone just like gold. And the kids from the city, finding it pretty, took it home, and there it was sold. It was changing hands for weeks till someone left it by their fire, and it melted to a puddle on the floor. For it was only a candle, a Roman scandal, oh, now it's a pool. That's what we're paid for. That's what we're paid for. That's what we're paid for here. That's what we're paid for. That's what we're paid for. That's what we're paid for here. I will play one last song for you. Thanks again for sticking around. You've been great. This one's called Farewell. Come in, my own true love, and have a drink with me. We've been apart for far too long, and I need company. I can't come in, I won't sit down. I ain't got a moment's time, because I am engaged with another true love, and I can't see her side. I am engaged with another true love, and I can't see her side. Don't be so strong, my own true love, and come sit by my side. Please let your head lay on my breast for just a little while. I can't, I won't, my dearest friend. I have to get back home, but I'll take with me those tender eyes, so I don't feel alone. Yes, I'll take with me those green tender eyes, so I don't feel alone. Go on, my own true love. I won't miss you for long, because tonight I will dream that you are mine, and you can't say no this time. So it's fare thee well, my own true love. We'll meet some other day, and tonight, oh, it will be so fine. You can't say no this time. Tonight we'll have a